Hello, and welcome back to the pirating adventure, the old man killing simulator.
Listen, I'm just telling you, if you've been part of a D&D session that hasn't included the death of an old man, then you're doing something wrong.
Okay, so you guys remember what happened last time? You left little Timmy to die, you killed an old man, and then you killed the pet of a giant, but you gave him fish and boots.
That's true.
And you've just blown up a hole in the ground, leading down to, who knows? It's a dark hole. You can't see the bottom from where you are standing. It is you, Pearl, obviously, and Atom. The island.
Yeah, the pimp dude.
Yeah, the pimp dude. Yeah, you guys are all standing over.
Cowboy swagger.
At all times, Atom has his hands in his jacket pockets. You know, finger on detonator.
Yeah.
He's looking down and he turns over. He turns over. He like rolls in the snow. No, he turns around to you lot and goes, "Right, who's going down first?"
Well, I was just about to ask yourself that question.
We don't know what sort of dangers are lying down there, and I don't really fancy...
Seems like an adventure! Let's go! Hi-yo!
Sounds good, Doro. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, boys.
Ease off just a bit there, Duros. Let's just check this for a second. All right, so is this literally a hole that goes like straight down, or is it like on an incline, or like how is this?
Right now, it's a hole that goes straight down. You can't really see the bottom of it.
Can I drop? Do I have anything? Do I have torches? Anything we could drop down there?
Torches.
You can drop me down, Captain.
Do you have the ability to give off light, Duros? I did not know. Well, your armor would reflect. Maybe we could.
All I have is my shining personality.
Aw, and we accept.
Oh my God, you made me choke.
That's an amazing part of this.
Okay. Right. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
If I have a torch, I would like to light it.
Yeah, I think it's sort of like basic supplies you have. So yeah, you would have some sort of torch. I mean, Atom's smoking. He has.
Yeah, can I? Is like I pull out like a little mini torch or like a flare or something and be like, "Can I get a light there, Adam?" Atom.
Yeah, that's my name, Adam. You sure can, cowboy. He actually takes the cigarette that he's smoking and just touches it against your torch, and then puts it back in his mouth.
Wick.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you right now. William is feeling very like he's warming up to Adam. He's like, "Ooh, I'm a cowboy." Yeah. So I sleekly like he lights my my candle, and I just kind of like wish my hat, and I'm like, and I just drop it down the hole, and we all look down to see. I guess
you drop the flame down the hole. It goes quite low down until you actually hear a splash. And it fizzles out. Very faint splash of water.
Okay.
So there is water at the bottom.
Well, that can either be okay or supremely bad, depending on how deep the water is.
Climb out, or do we literally have to jump into this hole?
You can climb down the wall of the hole.
I was going to say, we have rope.
You have rope.
Okay. We have rope.
You could be cautious. It just doesn't seem like Duros or Ragnar are the type to be cautious. They're the types to jump into the water.
All right, here's what I'll do as captain. Okay, I'll throw the rope down to the bottom of the shaft. I'll also take out another torch, light that one up, and then just go down slowly and see what's at the bottom.
You're putting a rope down.
Hey, Verona. What's up? I don't really trust this Adam guy, so like, I'm okay with going in with with William.
I don't know this. My name is William Enanam.
Sounds like a swell fellow, though.
Always stay behind Adam.
Gotcha.
You guys are next to each other on the thing. Briggs, just go in the opposite direction, and it will look like you're whispering to.
Oh shit!
Right, Briggs. It actually looks like you're whispering to the picture of Ragnar. You're like, hey, Ragnar.
Whispering to himself.
Where's voice coming from?
Okay, you're putting a rope down, William.
Yeah.
Okay, you throw a rope down and you tie it to like a bit of jagged rock, and you're gonna climb down the rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get just like a light source with that too, so I can see what's down there?
Do like an athletics as you're climbing down.
Oh, All right, see if I break my neck on the way down here.
Yeah, first roll. Good. You got a 22.
All right, cool. I didn't break my neck.
I should, because some people will listen to this audio only, I need to make a point to actually say what the number is, because I realize I just keep saying, you got a good roll. You got a 22. He got a 22.
Just trust him, everybody. He knows what he's doing.
And you start climbing down the rope. And, as you get closer to the bottom, you do notice that there is some light.
Okay.
And you arrive at the bottom in this sort of lake-like water, but then as you turn around, you see an entire village, an entire underground village. Lots of little huts built in this huge cavernous area with little torches on a bunch of the houses. An entire village.
Okay.
What a quaint little village. It's so beautiful. And cute.
Well, Duras, you can't see it. Duras
I was like, so I'm going to shout out, like, so guys, what do you think I see down here? Because guess what? You're not going to guess it.
Is it more meat?
I mean, it might be, honestly. This is going to sound really weird, but I'm not screwing with you. This is actually what I'm seeing. There's a straight up village down here, like houses, torches, the whole 9 yards. Just oh, by the way, there's not that much water, so we're cool. But you know, that's where we're at right
down.
Now. Honestly, I'm okay. So just be careful. You're wearing a little bit more armor than I am.
You are. You want to jump down?
Oh God.
No, I'll be a little smart about it. I'll descend. I'll go down.
All right, is everyone descending?
I'm going to go last
Okay.
after Adam, if that's okay. So you go ahead.
I'll lead the way. Adam, let's do this.
All right. Okay, I need everyone to do athletics.
Oh boy. Oh, someone's gonna.
Duras got 17, so he passes. Ragnar got 11, he passes.
Oof.
However, Verona got a 5.
So since I went in last, I'm going to fall.
They all progressively get worse and worse as they go.
Worse as they climb down. Oh, Pearl also fails. Atom succeeds. Okay, so this is what happens. Everyone climbs down semi-successfully, but Pearl and Verona go at the very end. And what happens, Verona, is you slip, because you got weak arms, and you start falling, and Pearl also slips. And then Pearl catches you in the middle of the air. And then you hear like this sort of flapping noise. And then you land safely at the bottom. And then
I don't even know what to say. That was kind of weird.
Would we all? Yeah, would we all hear that at least?
Are you guys looking up?
You just got princess carried.
Were you guys looking up?
I guess as a captain that cares about his crew, I would be watching them descend. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure they don't die.
It looks like for a second there, maybe your eyes are deceiving you. It looked like maybe Pearl had wings of some kind.
Huh.
But
I'm not going to lie, Pearl, with the way the light was shining down through the top of the tunnel. Are you an angel?
No, seriously, is she an angel? At this point,
She's
I do
always
whatever.
been an angel. Ah, sweet dear little angel.
she
Always looking out for us, haven't you, Pearl?
A lovely fire-breathing angel, just like in the stories.
My respect levels for Pearl has skyrocketed with this event.
She starts blushing. And then she goes, no, just... Not an angel. Just pretend you didn't see anything.
Just don't pretend. Yeah, I've heard that line before. Okay, all right.
Well,
like at this point, I've encountered so many weird stuff with her. At this point, it's just like, okay, wings. All right, fine. I'm piecing the mystery together slowly, anyway. Okay.
All right.
So we're all at the bottom, at least.
Yes. So, you are now at the bottom, and you see this entire village stretched out in front of you. It's built on multiple layers and stuff. It's like a huge cavern.
Yeah.
And the houses are made of wood, and have nice little thatch roofs. It's a pretty simple looking village, but you don't see any people.
Huh.
That's the interesting thing.
Hello!
Hello.
All right.
How are you?
Hello.
We are new here.
New here.
I've heard.
Whoa, I'm hearing voices, guys.
The echo of your voice echoes around the cavern, but there is no response.
What's an echo?
It's like another you that lives in only caves.
Interesting.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Another me?
I'll be honest with you guys. I've heard some weird stuff, in stories and stuff. I've never heard about people that live underground though. That's a new one for me.
Well, there's all sorts of people in this world. I'm sure they're a friendly bunch. Maybe if we wander around, we can find someone.
Hopefully they have some
Hold on a
ale.
second. Let me. I'm gonna turn to Adam. I'm gonna be like, so, you don't have to go into detail involving, why you all the details of why you came here and everything. But did you know about this?
He looks over at you and he goes,
Yeah.
You think I knew about this?
Fair question. Just wanted to see if you're up to speed or just as lost as the rest of us.
He blows smoke out of his mouth and goes, You call yourself pirates? How? Of course I knew about this. An underground fucking village? Listen, when I was told about this treasure, I was told from some other pirates. They said there was plenty of treasure down here, plenty of gold, an underground village underneath an island. They said the people here have been hoarding treasures for years, so I came here to get some of that gold for myself.
We had a sweaty bear man give us a piece of parchment that led us here. Okay, so we're a little bit less informed than you are.
You know what they say: never trust a sweaty bear man.
Well, he did give us our ship, and it's a fine.
But I trust Ragnar.
But he turns over and he goes like, well, that's very interesting. Well, the people in this village, the only little information I know about them is, look around. He points out there's the occasional little statues of bears around the village. They worship bears.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, good news, we have a bear ship. Bad news, we've killed one. So, I don't know how that's going to even out down here, but just don't bring that up to anybody.
There doesn't seem to be
then.
anyone here immediately as you guys
Okay, well, I'll just, I guess since there's nobody responding, I guess very cautiously we would enter the village and look inside the windows of the houses, see what's up.
Yeah. As you walk through the village, you start getting deeper into the village. You notice that a lot of the houses are actually like half destroyed, run down, and you see the occasional skeleton leaning against buildings, and other skeletons sort of, as you get closer and closer, start looking inside houses, you see more and more dead bodies, skeletons.
Oh God.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Well, they don't seem to be very alive, Captain.
No, they seem quite dead, Dirk. In my most like professional captainly voice, I'm like, it appears these men were killed by something.
Yes.
Or it could be a literal ghost
Malnutrition.
town.
Paul walks over and goes, "How tragic. I wonder who or what could have done this."
Can we like look around?
Yeah.
and
Does
see if
someone
there's
want to
any,
do a
like,
perception?
what kind of damage are we talking?
Yeah. You could do a perception
Fire
and
was
look.
there.
Do we all do perception?
Or whoever's doing it. Whoever's looking.
I'll do it.
William, you look. That's good enough. So, as you're looking, William got a 12. As you're looking around the village, you notice there's quite a lot of fire damage, but there's also like blast holes, like, to you guys out of character. You know, like the heat around if gunfire if you like shoot yourself, right? In the chest.
No, I don't know that. But
if you were to shoot yourself in the chest, there would be like a heat mark around it, right?
I would.
Well, I remember
assume
Verona
it was
shot
it.
Ragnar.
Right.
Or was it
That was,
or was it William?
that was at a distance.
It wasn't
though.
point blank though.
Yeah, that was at a distance. when you shoot someone point blank, there's like a heat,
But yeah,
like
in
from the
theory, I know
steam
what you're talking
discharge,
about, yeah.
right? There's a lot of those kind of holes on some of the flesh of the dead bodies, but also in like the buildings. There's a lot of like
Ooh.
steam discharges.
Okay.
And then, as you're walking around, you notice that there is on some of the dead bodies, especially those of that looks to be like maybe wealthier members of the town. You know, they're wearing nicer clothes. There seems to be like a ripped off Jolly Roger, and the Jolly Roger is like a sideways skull with 2 steam lead pipes behind it, and like a stovepipe hat.
Holy shit, let me see that.
Ragnar,
Pirates?
you can't see it yet, Ragnar, because your perception is so terrible.
Well, I thought I wasn't reacting to anything.
Yeah.
I thought you like described that. My bad.
All right.
But yeah, so William, do you want to show the rest of the crew this Jolly Roger?
Yeah, I'll show the rest of the crew the Jolly Roger.
Okay.
And since the damage looks like fire damaged in a sense, or like some type of explosive, I now look at Adam and I'm just like,
Hey man, if I had anything to do with this, the whole village would be gone.
I actually do not doubt that logic at all.
So
all right, then.
You show the flag. I assume you probably like have to stick it in the face of Ragnar so he can see.
Yeah, I'll just like go up to Ragnar and be like, okay, is this good? Maybe a little bit to the right. Like I don't know how good your depth perception
Okay,
is.
Ragnar,
Like,
you can see it. You can see in your eyes this skull with the lead pipes and the stovepipe hat, the Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
Holy shit, boys.
Ragnar, I'll give this to you to keep.
Thank you. So I think this place has been attacked by this pirate.
Astute observation, Ragnar. I'm very proud of you. You're growing.
Yes, of course, that must be it. Well, at any rate, it doesn't look like there's skeletons, so I'm assuming whatever happened here happened a while ago, so I doubt they're still present.
Poe looks over to Ragnar and goes, Ragnar, are you okay?
No, I bet these guys are still fucking alive.
What's the problem?
Nothing.
Oh boy.
Poe looks over at the rest of the crew with a face like, is he normally like this?
Yeah, we don't just he's Ragnar, man.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think I've ever seen him upset in my life.
If he wants to tell us something, he'll tell us, you know.
Oh, wow. Right.
Ragnar, my friend, is everything okay? Do you wish for ale? I still have some meat.
Not right now. Not in the mood for ale.
He doesn't even want meat, Captain. He doesn't want meat.
Oh no, that is rather worrying, Ragnar. I go up and he's way taller than I am by an order of magnitude, but I'm like, I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, if there's anything you need to tell us, we're always here for you, right?
Thank you, William. You're a good man. But you said there's no sign of any people here right now, right?
Yeah.
And that does not appear to be, no.
Okay.
All right then.
One thing you do notice, though, as well, distinct lack of gold and treasure. As you are looking around this area, there is no treasure. The only thing of note is that in the center of town, there is a box, a treasure chest that is not opened. Hasn't been opened, but it looks like someone tried to open it.
Okay.
And it's built. The treasure chest itself is built into the stone, so it was like difficult to remove. It looks like they tried to, but they couldn't.
So, okay, I'm trying to picture like what's it made out of? Is it made out of like cement, or is it like just fused to the ground, or what is it?
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's wood, but it's kind of fused to the ground. All right. But it has like scorch marks on it and stuff. It's like someone's tried to get into this box, but they haven't been able to.
Well, I'm gonna look. I have thieves' tools.
You do. You can lockpick.
Yes.
It doesn't look like anyone tried to lockpick. It seemed like whoever came here and attacked weren't the types of people to like pick locks. They were the types of people to break locks, and they couldn't break it.
All right.
So,
well, let's. I'll try to lockpick, and we'll work out from there to see where it goes.
Lockpicking could work. Go
right.
ahead. 10. Lockpicking doesn't work.
Straight up average roll.
You stick your lockpick into the lock, and you're like, and you just can't quite get it open.
Well, it didn't break this time. I'm pretty sure it didn't break. It's been a while since I've used these.
Oh, yeah. Have you successfully lockpicked something yet?
No, I haven't.
No,
listen.
always failed. Our
I
captain.
took lock picking was more of like when I was a teenager in my younger years. I can do it, I assure you. It's been a while. And how many times do you need to actually pick a lock?
William, please try again. I want to see what these fucking bastards are after.
Will you let me try again?
No, that roll sort of signifies all your possible attempts at that. Like you can't figure out that lock.
Well, if that's the case, I'm like, all right. I put my tools away. I'm like, all right. Well, Plan B, Duros, Ragnar, see if you can force it
Smash
open.
it. Yes.
No,
I shall use my hammer.
Right before, as you guys
are
talking about smashing, Atom walks up and goes, "I've got some bad news for you lot." His attitude has completely changed, and he puts a cigarette into his mouth, and he lights it again. He looks up, and he goes, "Right. So I've had a little once-over of this down area, and you've all seen it. There ain't no treasure here, there ain't no gold, there ain't shit. And quite frankly, I'm a little bit peeved, I'm a little bit irked. A little bit perturbed, you could say. Now, Pearl." He looks over at Pearl, and Pearl goes, What? Me? He then takes a cigarette out of his mouth, and he goes, "I was just going to let bygones be bygones, because I thought the gold here would be worth it, but you got a large bounty on your head, don't you, little girl?" And she looks around nervously and starts backing away from the group. And like sweat sort of pouring down her face. She goes, No, I don't know what you're talking about.
There is that treasure chest right here.
I was
trying to open it.
I was going to interrupt. I'm like, Adam, how do you know there's not treasure here? There's a chest that hasn't been opened right here.
Right.
I mean,
you're telling me
it might be hard to open, but
listen, William. You're telling me in that tiny little treasure chest, there's enough gold to satiate. There's enough bellies, there's enough gold, there's enough treasure. The thing's tiny. Can you see it's like a little lockbox?
Do you understand what diamonds are? They could be very valuable and very tiny.
All right. He puts the cigarette
I'm
back
just
into his
saying,
mouth.
look, and I don't know what the deal is between you and Pearl. I don't get it, but can we at least attempt to try to open this first?
He looks around
before things get a little bit more intense.
All right.
So while all this is going down, can I have my rifle gripped but not aimed, just because Ragnar wanted me to keep an eye on this man? So I've been kind of, his attitude's changing, so I'm getting a little antsy.
yeah. I'm that little display was kind of like William was like super like kind of starting to get impressed with Adam, like, ooh, he's pretty cool, but then he's like, oh.
And Duros just wants everyone to be friends.
And okay, do you want to try open the lockbox? He's calmed down a bit, but he's looking over it at you lot.
Can I all right, I'm gonna walk over. Since I ordered Duros and Ragnar to open the chest, I'm gonna go over and kind of like I'm gonna make it look like I'm just talking to them about the chest, but I want to whisper something to Duros. I want to be like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but if things get real, just make sure he doesn't like hurt Pearl, just because I don't know what the hell this guy's gonna do.
I shall protect everyone with my life.
All right, so you're just gonna grab the chest and lift it really hard. Yeah, that's what you're gonna do. Okay.
Can I say one more thing? If what inside this chest is not worth, it's not gold or treasure or any sort of monetary thing, right? Because I know you lot are after something, and we already agreed that you get that stuff.
Yes.
That girl is mine. You understand?
Yes, of course. She's not even a member of my crew. It's fine.
Poe looks over at you, William, and like you could see a little bit of like tears sort of welling up in her eyes, and she goes, "Oh, but then
can I hold up a thumbs up and wink at her?"
You can.
I was thinking about doing that, but I thought no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
I feel like Duros would do that. Yeah.
Duros, that's me giving the most obvious but still kind of.
I'm picturing that's just like I'm saying to her, I'm like, nah, she's not even part of my crew. Meanwhile, Duros is like,
right. Well, then I might as well help you a little bit then.
All right then.
Duros.
Yes, what can I do?
Show me your hammer.
My hammer? Oh, it's been with me for a long time, but I suppose I can offer it to you.
He straps.
Here you go, friend.
He looks like he straps some sort of explosive to the end of the hammer.
Oh,
Right. Swing that bad boy. I'll set off my explosive. I think that will be enough to get that bad boy open, don't you think?
Oh yeah, blunt trauma and explosions. Great combination.
oh my. I don't know if this will work well for me, considering it might explode right in my face.
Yeah.
But,
Don't
I
worry
have to say,
about it.
I'm rather concerned for my
You know what?
crewmate here.
You may get hurt, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
How
what a generous
reassuring.
offer. What a
You don't need to
generous
use it if
offer.
you don't. I'll take the explosive off.
All right, I have an
over to-
idea. I will chuck my warhammer with all of my might at this chest.
It's gonna like, blow up and fly back at
May I
you.
present an idea? May I present you an idea, Duros? Perhaps if you climb up on one of the buildings and then throw the hammer from on top, then maybe it hits, and then I'm just trying not to result in one of our. I'm trying not to get you blown to bits here. So,
Hey, Duros, if you want, I could toss it. I have some experience with javelins and throwing axes.
Yeah,
wait, I have an idea. Before we start like setting fire to things, how about you just try to like pry the thing open to see if that works instead of resulting to explosions first?
I mean, that is more of a cautious mindset. I suppose we could just try to force it open.
Yeah,
We have both me and Ragnar here.
let's just at least give it a shot.
He actually looks a little bit sad as he takes the explosive off the hammer. Oh, man.
Honestly, I was a little excited too.
Yeah. It's just nice. They're always like, Adam, you can't do anything with explosives. I asked you to make me a sandwich and then you put a grenade on it. Yeah, it's just like... And he puts all of his explosives back in his pocket and he takes a step back and he watches.
Okay.
All right. If you guys are helping each other, whoever does the roll has advantage. It will just be a strength, just a straight strength to try and open this thing. But you'll have advantage on the roll, so it'll be the highest of the two.
All right. I just need to find the. Oh, there it is. The strength. Okay.
My strength is 5.
Well, it's no. Duros already did it. He got 17. Okay. With Ragnar helping him, you and Duros, you try and smash the chest open. You're hammering it away, and it slowly, ever so slowly, looks like it's like chipping away at it, until eventually, with enough power, with Ragnar like fucking battering into it, with you smashing it with your hammer, the lid flies off, and inside is a weird-looking fruit.
Okay.
It's brown, but it also like it's got.
We found poop.
I mean, describe a devil fruit. It's swirly.
If you if you're the one that's looking in and you actually say that, I'm like, I throw my hat on the ground. I'm like, are you serious?
Yes. I mean, you could conclude that this must be some sort of devil fruit.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Atom then goes, so, what's inside?
What we've been looking for, that's what's inside.
Fecal matter.
And not what I've been looking for. Well, bad news for you, Poe. I mean, your crew's abandoned you after all, so I guess it's time I take you back. And he,
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, dude.
He puts his hand out, and this like small cluster of like small little bombs fly forwards and explode near Pearl. And she grabs her head as she ducks down, and you could see it's like fucking like exploding and like ripping part of her body, and like blood is starting to spurt out of her, and then she starts to scream. She goes, and like these she's looking up, and like the you see like her hood come back, and she's got these massive sort of horns on her head, and she's got wings start sprouting out of her body, and then all of a sudden you start seeing her slowly morph and change. And Atom actually takes a step back, and he goes, "What the fuck's going on here?" And Pearl is still screaming as she's incredibly wounded, and slowly her entire body starts changing and morphing until what stands before you is this enormous dragon.
Now, at this point, I've promised to protect her, so I'm pretty much rushing Adam right now. I'm charging him. I'm going to attack him probably.
Yeah.
So,
I'm also gun at the ready over here.
Okay.
I need everyone to roll initiative on this. And it's a sort of, it's very Western looking dragon. It's not like the Eastern Kaido looking dragon. Different.
Okay, so it's like the dragon from Punk Hazard then.
Yeah. Very dragon.
Is it pink?
Yeah, it's like pinky red. Yeah.
Okay. She's a dragon! Who would have thought it?
Surprise, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not very small at all.
Verona, you're first, which makes sense because
so-
you already sort of prepared, semi-prepared.
Are we all just kind of like standing by the chest, and then I imagine like somewhere in front of us is Pearl and Adam?
Well, okay,
Kind of like
yes.
lay out?
So Pearl's huge, right? She's a big ass fucking dragon, and she, she is way taller than all of you. Just imagine a huge dragon in the cave. It's almost like her entire body fills up quite a lot of the cave, like the back of her is hitting the ceiling.
Okay.
Okay. So
Well,
she's,
I imagine since I've been like kind of keeping an eye on Adam that I would have made sure I've had a shot this whole time. So I'm just going to assume that I can still see him in my line of
Yes,
sight.
you can still
correct?
see Atom in your
All
line
right.
of sight.
Then I'm just going to raise up the rifle,
Yeah.
little Timmy, take a shot.
Yeah.
All right, roll to hit. You hit Atom.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Roll your damage. You take fire
right, sorry.
at Atom, and you hit him in the side, and it scratches the side of his body, and he spits out a little bit of blood. But he seems relatively resilient, more so than the Marines that you guys had been fighting before. Next up is Atom. Atom takes a look at this dragon and he starts running away. He starts dashing. He is running for the exit. So he is now 60 feet away from you. So he's, I'd say he's halfway between where you guys are and the exit. So he's running. He is booking it. Ragnar, it's your turn.
Can I like launch a javelin, not even at him, just like at the exit to try to block it?
I mean, yeah, but the javelin's not going to block the entire exit. You can still
It's
launch
like a
it
rope
at him.
to get up, right?
Can I like hit the rocks above it or something, like the wall above it?
Well, then we're trapped in, lol.
Yeah. You just
It's more of a temporary delay.
yeah. You want to
Well,
try and make the terrain in front of him difficult terrain by making rocks fall in front of him. Go ahead.
Exactly.
I can say you could do that without needing to roll anything. So you chuck your javelin and it flies through the air and it hits the rocks in front of Atom, and they start like crumbling down to the ground. And there's lots of like huge rocks on the ground between Atom and the exit, which is gonna slow him down considerably. William, what do you want to do?
Okay, so being a thief, I've got cunning action, which gives me like an extra bonus at the end of every turn. I was wondering, could I use that? Because I want to like my one of my priorities is to grab the fruit,
Yes.
put it in my bag before I also want to take out my flintlock and fire at him. But could I do that? In a
I'll let
single
you.
turn?
I'll let you just grab the fruit. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like that's what we came here for. So I
Okay.
put that in my bag, like haha.
All right. You grab the fruit. You pull out your pistol and you fire off.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you critically hit him. Do the damage.
Yeah, in the back.
Whoa.
Ooh.
You don't get the sneak attack damage because you don't have that advantage on him. So it's just a 10 plus 4. So you do 14 as you... Ooh, that was the wrong notepad. As you pull out your flintlock pistol and fire off a bullet, it flies through the air and hits him from behind. You get a really nice shot into his back.
Wow. Do you guys know how hard it is to actually hit somebody with a flintlock pistol at this distance? It's crazy accurate.
But he still looks like he's going strong.
Damn it!
The sort of strength difference between you is starting to become apparent as he even though you got 2 good shots off on him that would have killed any of the other pirates you came across. He looks relatively like unharmed and pretty tough.
Okay.
It is the dragon's turn, Pearl. Who is closest to the dragon right now? It's not.
It would not be me.
Probably not me and Ragnar.
No,
because we were at the chest.
Would that leave me then?
Even though I would be rushing towards her, but I don't know how the initiative thing works.
I would say no. She's on the opposite end of the thing. I'm visualizing it in my head. You have the chest in the middle. You have Atom running away, and then she's on the opposite side of the chest. Right.
Right.
That's
well, I'm standing. Yeah, I'm standing right at the chest. Yeah.
So I think William is closest.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
She's going to hit Ragnar, Duros, and William. She leans down, and she's going to breathe fire.
Oh God.
Well, I'm probably dead.
It's okay. You're wearing armor. Metal does not heat up. You'll be fine.
You just have to make saving throws.
Metal naturally resists heat.
Okay, firstly, I need William, Ragnar, and Duros to do a dexterity saving throw as the dragon breathes fire.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Okay, I think I could do that.
All right, you can do that, William. Duros and Ragnar cannot.
Yes. I cartwheel out of the way.
She breathes a breath of flames that does 22 points of damage.
All right,
well, so half of that is 11.
We're both almost dead.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we're dead.
Duros and Ragnar, you take full of that. So Duros and Ragnar, you both take 22 points of damage as the fire breathes.
I only had 5. I'm dead. All right.
You guys fall unconscious immediately. Fire consuming you.
I have 1 HP left.
What's your max HP, Ragnar?
23.
But you took 7 damage from Verona shooting you in the shoulder.
Oh,
last session.
23 for me, so I didn't know that.
So you both went unconscious.
Okay.
And William, you took 11, so you're still alive.
Okay, I have 4 hit points. So I cartwheel out of the way. I still get hit. I'm like, fuck, and then Duros and Ragnar go down, and I'm like, okay.
And this,
ow.
And this dragon is screaming. It is Duros. You are unconscious. So
yeah, I'm dead. So.
That you're not dead. You are unconscious. So what I need you to do is roll a 20-sided dice, and just death saving throw. Just do /R.
Death saving.
/R 1d20 like that.
1d20.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that's 1 failure. 3 of those and you are dead.
Oh God.
Okay, so you do 1 on each of your turns. Verona, you're up. 2 of your crewmates lay there unconscious in front of you, a dragon behind them, Atom running for the exit, and William there, I guess, looking panicked.
For reference, just for reference, what part of my body, is it just my arm burnt or what's up? Okay.
So the issue for me here is that my character has an inherent fear of fire. So I'm not really sure if I should prioritize getting the frick out or trying to aid my fallen companions, but they're on fire, right? So, okay, is there? How far did the lid of the chest go?
I don't think we're on fire. I think we're just physically burnt and unconscious.
Yes, they are physically burnt.
Oh, so they're not on fire.
Not anymore.
They're okay.
Yeah.
In that case, so you're able to do 1 movement and 1 action in a turn,
It is clear to you that Pearl is not you can't, she's lost control. She has lost control, right? I just saw a lot of people in chat who are like, Pearl, what are you doing? She is not control. She has lost control.
She's gone monster chopper right now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So, can I try and run over to Ragnar and Duros and try to drag both or at least one of them away? I don't know if I'm allowed to do both.
You could probably drag both. I'll make you do a strength check to see if you could drag both.
Ragnar's got a lot
I'm
of
a
meat.
heavy son of a bitch. Probably.
you're
Okay,
covered in
you can only drag one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, so, oh man, I don't know, man. I feel like I should flip a coin. Which one do I grab?
roll a D2.
You roll a D2,
All right.
flip a coin. All right, you grab Duros.
All right, so I'm grabbing
Okay.
Duros, and I'm just trying to pull him as far as I can within this turn.
Okay, yes, you're pulling him away from Pearl, the dragon.
Beads of sweat falling down my face.
Atom looks back and goes, y'all are fucked, man. I don't know what's going on, but y'all are fucked. And he keeps clamoring to run away.
Yeah, fuck you too, Adam. I believed in you.
What we do?
All right.
Ragnar, I need you to roll a d20.
Okay. Go for it, buddy.
There you go. That's also a failure.
Oh, it has to be. Yeah, it has to be. If it's less than 10, it's a failure.
Okay. William, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're standing there, unconscious bodies around you.
Oh
Dragon.
God! All right.
Bam.
Can I? Okay, my first instinct here would be to try to talk to Pearl and see if I could calm her down.
Go ahead.
Be like, Pearl, I have no idea if you can even hear me right now, but you have to calm down here. It's okay.
Okay.
As I'm clutching my burnt, charred arm.
Do a charisma roll.
All right. Just charisma.
Just straight charisma, yeah.
Damn, this was my
Okay.
specialty.
You can see that the dragon looks like it's starting to calm a little bit, but it's still a dragon and still angry.
Okay.
But it looks like your words are getting through to it somehow.
Okay.
Like it's effective. You just haven't quite, said the right things or gotten through to
While
her
I'm
properly.
doing, can I also while I'm doing that, can I get to my feet and just slowly back away while just being like, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. It's now Pearl's turn. Don't worry. She doesn't breathe fire every turn.
Oh, thank God.
That's not how it That's not how it works. She's gonna swipe down at Verona.
Oof.
Hits
Oh,
Verona.
I'm right next to him. Whoop.
Verona.
So 11 points of damage.
You take 11 points of damage as Pearl swipes down and rips a huge part of your flesh out. How much are you left on now?
I have 10.
Okay.
Okay.
I had 21 total, and I wasn't hit or anything in previous battles.
Duros do another death saving throw.
Okay, here we go.
Roll a d20.
All right.
R
Fingers crossed.
D.
Come on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that's two successes!
Yes,
So,
it's a crit success.
It's a crit
yes.
success. So if you get 3 failures, you're dead. 3 successes, you stabilize. If you get 20, it's a crit success, so it's 2 successes. A 1 is a crit
thank
failure,
God.
it's 2 failures.
But also, if it's a 1, it's a crit failure and it counts as 2.
2. So yeah. You are good. You are
that in mind.
2 to 1 right now, right?
All right, we're doing good.
All right, Verona, it's your turn. You just
Okay,
got
so
swiped. You're still
just got
Jagadurus'
critically
body.
wounded over here. So I assume that I probably drop him at that point, but I'm going to try to get back up and just continue dragging him away.
Okay, yeah, you could drag him
freaking
further
out.
now because yeah. You're now
I'm
you're
now
now
at
ahead.
1 HP.
Would I do strength
No.
again? Or
Duros, you're not back from being unconscious yet.
Okay.
Okay,
So just
you're not back. You're not back. You're just closer to not dying.
Cool.
So how far away am I at this point?
You can move about 30 feet, so you're 30 feet away from where the body, from William stuff. Atom has made it now. He's made it past the rocks and he's in the lake and he's starting to climb up the rope. Ragnar, I need you to roll a d20. This is actually really stressful, isn't it? This is really stressful because if he rolls a 1, we all... Okay, you're good. That's a success.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
William, you're there,
Oh, boy.
standing there. The dragon just took a huge chunk out of Verona.
All right. I'm still backing up, but okay. So Verona, you got Duros, right?
Yeah, I'm like 30 feet away now, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna try to grab Ragnar, and oh God, I can't imagine my character being able to move him at all. Unless
I'm still unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Considering the
Unfortunate,
situation,
the two strongest characters.
well, no. Here's the thing. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, I'm looking at you two. You're both unconscious. Verona just had a giant chunk of his flesh taken out of him, and there's a giant dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I have a devil fruit on me.
Yeah. Well, you've got a devil fruit on you. You also try to talk her down, and it did work a little bit. It just seems like you need to, you know.
All right, I'm gonna make my way to Ragnar, but also like continuing trying to calm her down while I do so.
Yeah. Do another charisma.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
Oof. That's an oof.
That is an oof. That's so bad, guys. It is a save, but I think the save actually makes it so it's a higher number than it should be. So, but
okay.
But you are clicking the wrong button. The charisma it's on the left. The big number's on the side.
Oh,
you should be clicking charisma. You're clicking charisma save. Okay. Doesn't matter. I think it's the same number for you because you're a rogue.
All right.
Same modifier, but yeah, you start trying to calm the dragon down. The dragon does seem calmer. It seemed like already as time has passed, it seems calmer, and it's not taken any like damage, so it seems calmer. But it's still a dragon.
I really mess up. I'm like, okay, Pearl, okay, stop killing everybody now. I start giving it a little bit of attitude.
But you can start dragging Ragnar. So you two are now dragging bodies towards the exit.
God, what do you eat?
Okay. I'm going to roll a d2.
Okay.
It's random. Okay, so Verona, she's going to attack you again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
She walks up, swipes you with a claw. Does a 14 hit? That might miss.
My armor class is 15.
It misses.
So...
Oh, she swipes down, and you manage to gracefully dodge out of the way of the claw as it digs into the ground.
Not Verona.
Fuck.
Try not to die.
All right, Duros, roll me a d20.
Okay, come on, man.
Come on, if it's above 10, you don't need to roll anymore, and you're safe. You have no risk of dying.
Oh,
Duros,
yes,
I'm alive!
No risk of dying.
Thank God.
All right, Verona, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. So Doros is awake now, right? So
No, he's not awake. He's stabilized.
Oh, he's just alive. Okay.
Yeah, so he's not going to die, but he's still unconscious.
I'm just gonna try to continue dragging him towards the exit, but
yeah.
Am I also able to try to like calm Pearl down?
Yes,
by
you
like,
can. I can let you do that.
her?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would roll a charisma.
Yeah. Go ahead. You're also going to try and calm. You're going to help. 10 helps.
Okay.
10 is better than a 6.
You're not giving it an attitude, so we're good.
Yeah. What do you say to Pearl?
Ooh. Pearl, please stop killing us.
We're your crew.
The crack in your voice.
The desperation is coming through because I'm like, there's flames everywhere.
I think that desperation kind of like helps a little bit. As you can actually see,
it's genuine.
It looks like the dragon started to get smaller, and parts of it are starting to look human again. Atom is started climbing up the rope. He's out of your field vision. He's out of there. He's gone.
At this point,
Ragnar, this is crucial. Roll this d20.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a failure, but you're lucky. It's not a 1. You're still alive. One more failure and you're dead, but you're still alive.
I'm looking down at Ragnar. I'm like looking at his face, like, stay with me, stay with me.
Ragnar looks like he got really fucked up by the flames, right? His breathing seems really heavy. His wounds seem very severe.
Oh God, please.
Oh my goodness.
William.
I'm so distraught right now. I'm just dragging him. I am crying, and I will try to hold her down because I'm like starting to freak out here.
Okay.
Not hold her down, but you know what I mean.
Calm her
like,
down.
I'll try to. Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead. Charisma roll. Let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Above 10. Okay. Right. So, you look up at Pearl, and this desperation in your voice.
Bro, please stop.
It really like touches, like. The sound of your desperate cries. Like, nobody's heard William scream out in desperation yet, right? He was always the cool leader, killing old guys.
My crew is pretty much dying.
Yes. And suddenly it looks like the dragons calm down and starts to slowly, start showing more and more human features. It's Pearl's turn. She's not going to attack on this turn. Okay. She's still not and as she slowly, that means combat is over. As she slowly starts to look around, and her body starts to slowly morph back into a human on the floor. She's lying there, bloodied, unconscious, and naked.
Whoa.
Just all her clothes ripped off when she turned into a dragon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she is also unconscious. But that's the end of combat.
Okay.
You guys still have those first aid kits, I think. I can reasonably say you will be able to use a first aid kit on him before he has to do another roll, or else I will make him roll. But you still have a first aid kit, so you can use that on him.
Yeah, I'd say use the aid kit on Ragnar.
Yeah, you're still unconscious, but you're like, use the first aid.
Otherwise, yes,
It's okay. I'll use it on him first. He needs it. He needs it.
All right, so I'm dragging Ragnar back to
Yeah. Well, you got to be quick to use the fucking first aid kit on him.
So then I'm just gonna realize that Duros is okay, sprint back over to Ragnar, and start using this thing immediately.
Yeah. You probably will need to go and buy some more.
Yeah. Can I also use second wind right now too?
You can't because you're not conscious.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not conscious.
Yeah.
We'll have to go. Wait, we're gonna have to go buy another Ragnar. Where do they sell Ragnar?
No, buy another first aid kit. Okay, just.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, it's a bad roll,
better than nothing.
Okay, Ragnar, you are still very wounded, but you are alive. Your eyes open. You're covered in burn scars.
Ragnar! Thank God you're still here.
Thank you, lads. What the hell happened?
Yeah, you.
All right, we got to use it on. If we have one more charge left, we should probably use it on Duros then. I guess.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna hand the kit to you, William.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over to Pearl real quick and put my jacket on her, and then walk back over to Duros.
Yeah,
Wait. Can Duros can I just grab him and say no? Use it on Pearl.
You are.
That's what a Duros.
That's what Duros would do.
That's what Duros would do.
Pearl is unconscious, but not like sleepy unconscious. Not like I'm gonna die unconscious. She's wounded, but she's she's stabilized. She looks in a better position than you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are burnt.
Okay. All right.
Do the same roll again. Whoever's doing that. You're now on 7, Duros, and you open your eyes, and you are alive. You're both alive.
All right.
Oh God. Oh, I've never felt so warm. The warmth of friendship is too intense for me.
Yeah, friendship and also first aid and morphine. So. Everyone's still alive? Are we all right?
Bleeding out my chest, but I think I'll make it.
Yeah, well,
Virus
I'm not doing so hot right now either. Oh, God.
Well, I am, and I believe so is Ragnar.
Okay.
So I'm quite charred as well.
You guys missed it. Adam got away. Pearl's a dragon. You might have actually caught that part, but yeah.
You might have known that.
Who is this Pearl again?
Who am I? Who's Ragnar?
All right. So,
yeah, Pearl is Duros. When you wake up, you do see Pearl sort of unconscious on the floor. She does have a cloak over her now that Verona put on her, but she's there.
Oh, Pearl! Oh no, she seems unconscious. The poor thing. Is she going to be all right here?
Oh, yeah, no, I think she'll be fine.
Can I just pick her up and carry her and try to
she's in your arms now, and she slowly opens her eyes and goes, Duros?
Yes. You've charged me with so much friendship that I might have fallen unconscious here, but you seem to have taken a blow yourself, friend.
What's going on?
Well, we're still in the cave, as you can see, and you've seemed to almost killed all of my friends, but don't worry, we're fine.
She has a horrified look on her face, and she looks down at her body, and you could see parts of her body are still kind of scaly. She's still got claws and stuff, and she starts tearing up, and then goes, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry."
Don't worry. It's fine. We all make mistakes. Look at our captain.
You look over at you say that. You look over at me, and I'm just like charred, like my hair's messed up. I'm like, I just got like smeared with ash, and I'm just like.
That's so funny.
I just flip you off. I'm like, okay.
No.
Okay.
As long as we're all together and alive, you have no.
This was my curse. I'm sorry. I put you all in danger. I didn't think. I thought I was better.
Don't worry. If you did not transform into that dragon, we would have a much fiercer enemy on our hands. In fact, you can say in a way, you saved us.
Yeah, you could say that.
Unless Adam's up top just waiting for us with his explosives everywhere.
Yeah. I'm sort of like internally weighing like fighting against a guy with some explosives or a fucking dragon. I'm like,
All right, guys.
But I don't say anything.
All right, fellas.
Okay. There like? Oh, do you want to go do something?
Well, no. You now have the devil fruit in your possession.
Okay.
That's the bit I think everyone is very excited for. It seems in chat. I know you guys aren't really chat, but holy shit, have they been like talking about this devil fruit so much?
Yeah. Oh god. So right now, we probably wouldn't leave like the cavern because we have no idea what Adam's up to or what. Can we just like there's like houses here, there's like, a place we could go and like like beds or something. Is there any sort of healing items in these houses at all?
This entire place is completely ransacked. However, you can just spend the night. You can long rest here. That will get rest enough. Okay. You'll be able to get your hit points back.
I go to light a fire and I'm extraordinarily like PTSD when I'm lighting the fire.
Like, welcome to the club.
This place is this place is completely abandoned.
Okay.
And but yeah, there's still some buildings and stuff you can lie in and sleep in.
All right.
I kind of look like meat right now.
Yeah.
Don't eat yourself, Ragnar.
Oh
that
my gosh.
Good.
If you splash around in the water at the entrance, it'll feel a little bit better.
Okay, so you guys, I assume, gonna spend the night here.
Yeah, let's long rest here.
Okay.
Yes, we need to rest. Obviously,
you guys,
all of us are very wounded.
Sleep cures burns. We'll be okay.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So we get our health back.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Luffy recovers. He just eats some meat. He sleeps.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like Luffy gets his teeth knocked out. He just drinks milk and they just pop back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
Rustage.
Hello.
So it's like a side question. When we walked into the cave, did you describe like statues or something, or
they're like bear statues? Yes.
Bear statues
are in this cave. Yeah. It seems like the people who lived here worshipped some sort of bear. You could probably link that to the fact that the guy who gave you the map talked about how his like ancestors used to worship bears.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he has the map. But yeah.
Probably why our ship is the Yogi Poo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Yogi Poo.
Yeah. So you're
okay. We do the long rest then.
Yeah. Like, the real question is, what are you guys gonna do with this devil fruit?
Okay. Well, provided after the long rest, everybody's
you guys
back
have all
to
rested
full
up.
health.
Sleeping.
All right, okay, I'm good. Oh wow, that just left a really cool scar. Now I feel fine.
Pearl also wakes up now. She's fully recovered, and
Okay.
she seems very cold and quiet and distant. She's not talking to anyone. She's just sort of staring at the wall.
Okay. After we all wake up and get everything settled, get a fire started, go about, just eat and stuff. I take out the devil fruit and I like kind of set it like on a like table like in front of all of us, and I'm like, all right. So everything kind of was unexpected, but we got the treasure. So that's the thing. Now,
so success, yes, a celebratory success.
Now,
Great.
I have to say, I'm not particularly, an expert on these things, but I think I know someone who might be. And I look over at Pearl.
Pearl's looking sort of blankly at the wall.
Yeah.
And she goes, huh?
And so I'm like, okay. Look, I'm not asking for much, but can you fill us in a little bit more on how these things work?
She looks over with tears in her eyes and she goes, I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
Well,
if I knew, I wouldn't be like this.
Did you, well, what happened? Well, did you eat one? I would assume you did. It follows all the stories.
She looks over at the fruit, and it looks like she has an epiphany.
Oh God!
And she goes, I thought I was cursed. I thought ever since birth I was just cursed. That's what my father always told me. He always told me I was just cursed, and that I should do what he says, or else I would bring pain to innocent people. And
oh God.
Are you telling me it was just because of one of these fruits?
So you've been like this ever since you can remember?
Ever since I was a baby, yes.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, from the stories that we've all heard, you eat these fruits and they can give you, some would say, cursed appearances or powers. But if the stories are true, it is just the fruit. It's nothing like involving demons or anything.
Then someone must have fed me one of these fruits when I was a baby.
I would say that's very likely, according to the stories.
How could they do this to me?
The world is full of cruel creatures, but it is also full of amazing people, like the ones we're surrounded by right now. Sometimes you are surrounded by evil and manipulative people, and I'm sorry. I too.
Like Adam.
Yes, like Adam, a good call. But as long as you surround yourself with people who welcome you, even with your flaws, like I welcome our captain, everything's going to be just fine.
Pearl looks up to you with tears in his eyes and goes,
Duros, that was so emotional.
Thank you so much, Duros. I'm sorry for putting all of your lives in danger. Honestly, I just felt like I was safer with you guys than I would be at home.
Well, that's debatable, but still, I'm glad to hear it.
Hey guys, I gotta tell you guys something. So I want to apologize for not being completely honest with you guys. I said I set out to sea because I wanted to, ever since I was a young lad, I wanted to go on an adventure, which is true. But also, I'm looking for this bastard who raises this flag. I know he's alive, as very recently, within the last year and a half or so, he while I was away building a house in a nearby village, he ransacked the village, killed everyone, took everything. There really wasn't much to take, so I don't really get it. And he left this fucking flag in the middle
of the
village.
Bastard.
Right now, you know I would follow you anywhere.
I just imagine William being like, that's something I would do.
Oh, come on, I'm not that bad yet.
Okay.
So, if he was after this fruit or whatever it's called, if you guys are all right with it, I wouldn't mind having it. It might be a hint to where he is.
Well, I'm not really,
I am completely for it, my friend. If this fruit seems to be calling to your destiny, I say grip it by the hand and chug it down as if it were ale.
I pick it up and I toss it over to Ragnar. I'm like, well, okay.
And I catch it, look at it. I wonder what that bastard was after.
You eat the whole thing whole.
You eat the whole damn
Holy
fruit.
Shit.
All right, Rustage. What are we talking about here? Pineapple, watermelon.
What does it taste like?
Well,
no. The size of it.
Oh, it's like pear-shaped.
It's
Girls, I think you were right. That did taste like shit.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, they all taste like shit.
I'm just notably quiet the whole time.
Right. As a preliminary for everyone listening, this is how devil fruits are going to work in this campaign, right? Each devil fruit works differently because devil fruits are so different that they, you can't really have a system that sort of encapsulates all of them. when a person eats a devil fruit, they will get the basic powers of that fruit, which they will get better at using as they level up. And I'll give them more every time they level up, or every second level, they will get new abilities relating to their devil fruit.
Yeah.
For example, let's say someone got Jewelry Bonnie's ability to change people's ages. When they first eat the fruit, they could change people's ages, but maybe only by a few years. And as they level up, they will get the abilities to like be as powerful as Jewelry Bonnie is, right? So that's out of the way.
Yeah.
Ragnar, you feel this primal energy flow through your body. And you look down at your arms, and it sort of start to cover with fur. And you look at your hands, and they start to look like bear paws. And you start getting kind of like bear claws, than whatever. You start to get a bit like more muscular, even more so than Ragnar is normally, and you feel this very like, well, I was gonna say primal again. I needed a synonym for primal. There's this primal energy flowing through you as you just want to let out this large bear roar.
What is going on?
Actually, I think just as a One Piece dictionary, when you eat a fruit, I think it's like you know the name of it. Like
yes.
You eat it and you
and
know
then
what
you
it is.
immediately know it. It's a bearzoan fruit.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of backing up after the situation with Pearl in case he starts going on a rampage.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah.
This is the kind of quite a good devil fruit for Ragnar. Quite good. Ragnar got it, and not like Verona eating it, and now Verona's a bear.
Yeah.
You're so big and fluffy, Ragnar.
It's a grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear?
Yeah,
or,
it's a grizzly bear.
Okay.
Brown grizzly bear. And
okay.
So you and I, we will go over this in our own times. But you get the general strength and ability of a bear, so you'll be able to do extra things and stuff, and I'll give you the specifics of that. But
cool.
For the moment, I'm increasing your strength by a little bit.
Sweet.
Your strength goes up by a point.
Yeah.
Bam. There you go.
Yeah.
I just feel like I want to smash things, but even more than usual.
Maybe it's because you're a bear.
Slowly
By the
steps
way,
back.
you look badass. And you would have the hybrid form, so you could still wield your axe and everything in a javelin, and you would have like the full bear form. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't let
can't
the
wait.
giant see you. He might mistake you for the bear.
Oh yeah. I mean, Ragnar's already a pretty big guy, so yeah, grizzly bears get pretty damn big. So.
I can't wait to kill that pipe guy with the powers he was looking for.
What is the Japanese word for bear?
Kuma.
Kuma no Mi, right? I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever it's called.
Kuma no Mi works, yeah.
Kuma no Mi. That's what it's called. That's what you got now. Or poo no Mi, as people are saying. Yeah, Kuma no Mi version grizzly. That's what you are. All right, Ragnar. Pearl's looking over with like wonder in her eyes, and she goes, "What? Why did you eat that? You're gonna be cursed like me. There's no."
Well, the only thing. Go ahead.
Little lady. I think we're all. Everyone has their curses in life.
Wow, that's deep, dude.
That's very profound.
Dude, everyone's being so introspective today.
Did the bear fruit make him more like in tune with?
I think this is like the most serious Ragnar has ever been, given the setting and what's going on.
I mean, you can also speak bear now, so you could speak to bears.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
I don't know how crazy the conversation.
Hey, you had any raspberries today? Yeah, I had a bunch. All right, then I took a shit over there.
Yeah, but now you're unarmed strike, so the equivalent of like having a weapon. So that's good.
Oh, sweet.
And you're gonna get a bunch of other bonuses as you level up and become a better bear.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're now brother bear, Ragnar.
You have advantage on smell-based perception checks. I'll write this all down after the session, but
so I'm not very observant with my eyes.
No,
my nose.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you're still you even in full bear, you're still missing the eye. But so that means you're a badass bear with an eye patch now.
He's a bear man with an eye patch. That's crazy cool. Are you kidding me? That's so cool. Okay.
That's badass. Yeah, I think that would have worked best
going into this
if you had it.
I told my. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's like if anybody else had it, I don't think it would have been nearly as badass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very true.
Yeah.
Going into this D&D, I told myself I would not eat a devil fruit. But then, like, it just aligned perfectly with the backstory, so I had to.
It's not a super complicated devil fruit. I think it suits Ragnar. You don't have to. You won't get like weird, complicated abilities. You just bear. You just am bear.
And oddly enough, outside of like the smiles, there hasn't been a bear fruit in One Piece at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that's the weird thing that they didn't touch upon.
Right. So a day has passed, right? Why is everyone pressing one? A day has passed, and do you guys want to leave the?
I think after we get everything situated, we would. Yeah. All right. Well. Let's.
As you guys leave, Pearl just puts a hand on Duras's arm and goes, "Duras, thank you. I appreciate it. Anyone else who's ever seen me like that has always just called me a monster or a freak. So
you have nothing to worry about. You may have not such scars on your outside here, but you should see my scars." And can I peel back my armor and show her like the inside, and it's all fucked up on my on my skin? Like, do not worry. We both share a burden that is similar, but it does not define who we are on the inside.
You remind me of someone, Duras. You remind me of someone who used to protect me when I was younger.
Oh, and who might that have been?
I don't know. I was but a small child, but he sounded not that dissimilar to you. And I guess maybe that's why I feel safe here.
Do not worry. I, as well as all my friends, will always battle to keep each other safe. It is a beautiful adventure ahead of us.
What a beautiful moment. You guys start to make your way to the exit and start climbing up the rope.
So I was like, well, he left the rope for us. That was nice of him, I guess. All right, everybody. I have no idea where this guy is. I would hazard a guess he would have left. Like, if I was faced with what happened, I would have just left. But we don't know where he's at, so just be careful. All right.
Yeah, so you guys start climbing. You don't need to do the athletics for this one, because you know there's like water below, and you'll be fine. And if you fail, you're just going to fall in the water and have to climb back up again. So everyone gets out of the hole, and there's no risk involved anymore. So if you fail, it doesn't matter. You just try again. You get up to the top of... who gets up first?
Me.
William, you get out of the hole, and you stand up there, and there's no snow anymore on this island. It's just a complete plain. I mean, no grass has really grown because of the snow, but it's just sort of a plain island. And,
that's pleasant.
It's pleasant, and then as you turn around, you see the huge dead body of a giant.
Huh. Hey guys, guess what I was seeing up here? You will not guess it.
Is it more meat, Captain?
You know what? Why don't you come on up and check for yourself this time around?
All right. So, are we up there
yet?
Yeah,
everyone makes their way up, and they see the huge dead body of the giant that they just made the fishing boots for.
Can we see what killed it just by the eye?
Not from this distance, but if you had a closer inspection, you probably could. Yeah.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
Huh. You just start laughing.
So
wait, what happened?
Ragnar. Ragnar can't fucking see it.
Our friend, he seems to be quite dead.
The
Ragnar.
friend that did we ever get the giant's name, by the way?
No.
Oh, the giant that we met is dead, Ragnar. apparently met some cruel fate.
Can I like just start like looking at it to see if I can figure out what
I mean,
killed
it's
it?
a little bit of a distance, but as you walk closer,
Yeah.
you can you notice that there is just like one hole that goes straight through his body.
Like a big hole?
Yeah, it's like pierced straight through his heart. Well, it kind of looks like it started small and then grew and then it's like a...
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
It's not huge. It's not a huge hole. We're not talking...
Well.
Yeah, but it's a decently sized hole. But yeah, but it goes straight through. So there's no explosion marks. You could determine that it's not Atom that has done this. This doesn't look like an Atom corpse. It would be in pieces if it was an Atom corpse. It's just got one clean pierce through its heart.
Just quietly staring at it.
Well, crew, I think we should make this island a distant memory as much as possible, as quick as possible. I think we've gotten everything
I'm
that
not
we
in
need to
agreement.
get here. Yeah.
I
Right.
would say so. If something
If
could
anybody
kill a
wants to say
giant
any
this
words
huge,
for our falling giant companion, now would be the time to do so.
he
No,
loved his fishing boots.
He loved his fish.
That's all I know.
Is the giant like still cradling the fish in the boot?
Yeah, he still has it in his hands.
Yeah, a fan of mine drew me that. I'll send you. You can put it up in video. Yeah,
Oh, it'd be so good.
yeah.
Where are you guys gonna head now then?
All right.
You have options now. This is like
The ship's still there.
the ship
Everything's
is still there. Here's the map.
Okay.
I'll just put the map up on the stream, a little version of it.
Oh shit! I should have like told them to like search through the village downstairs for any clues, but I guess it's just all destroyed, right?
Well, I mean, we looked
We
through
spent
there
the
for like
night
first
there,
aid.
so
Yeah,
kit
I
and
mean
everything.
the biggest clue really is the Jolly Roger of that
Okay.
crew and stuff. And
All right, men. Well, we have Ragnar, bear. There's a dead giant. Adam's on the loose. There's a bone guy, and we need to apparently track down this person that ransacked this village.
Poe,
Because he messed with Ragnar, and you don't mess with one of my crewmates.
William, you're a good man. I
Paul
would never
actually-
ask you guys to risk your life for me, but I appreciate.
That's what
the
pirates do,
thought.
sir. Now, I'll tell you what, I'll show Ragnar the map, maybe like close up to the eye, and be like, does any place on this map ring any bells now, like involving this?
I can't read.
Well, that throws a wrench in the
you're
works
intelligent. You're just not perceptive.
Oh, yeah, my
He's
bad.
not. He's not illiterate.
I'm looking at this.
Take that back. Oh, now I can see it.
Yeah, sorry. It was just really okay. Ragnar, looking at this island. All right, most of you are from quite far away from where this is, right? This little area, except for one of you. But I won't say just in case he doesn't want people to know. But Ragnar, none of these islands are the island that you were working on, right? They were quite far away from here. But there are there's a few islands about. You could just also sail away from these islands and try and find new islands if you want to. You won't have a map for that though, so you could get lost. But it's up to you.
Well,
Not Ragnar speaking, but I think we need supplies.
I was gonna
We'll
say
leave this up to
that
Verona and our captain.
that was a pretty rough moment there. We barely survived, and we have no medical supplies. So I think I look at the map and I'm like, well, we can either head to Miller Island or this, but we know there's a naval blockade there, so I'm not sure about that.
Well, it's like
And then there's this Krendor place that looks actually maybe closer to where we're at right now.
Krendor is the closest city, probably. Yes.
So what do you guys think about heading there and trying to get some supplies for Ragnar's adventure with revenge?
Ragnar's revenge.
Reventure. His
Reventure.
reventure.
Well, that sounds like a fantastic idea. We are running a little low on meat.
Yes.
I see no reason
And
why
maybe
not.
some more bandages. That would be nice.
Pearl goes, William.
Also, yes, we will get you more clothes. Yes.
No, I know I need some clothes, but I just wanted to say because I didn't say this formally beforehand, because I was being stupid, but it sounds like she's struggling to get the words out. Would it be possible if I could maybe join your crew?
Okay. So I'm looking down at the I'm looking
at the captain with anticipation.
you're like ah! As she says that, like as she's like, not mumbling, but like struggling with the words. I'm kind of just looking down at my map and just like, mm-hmm. And then I look up at her and I just walk over and I'm just like, all right, let's go. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm getting a fucking dragon on my crew. Yep,
I just wanted to say, I thought
it's
you guys,
okay.
I thought you guys wouldn't accept me if you knew what I was, and also if you knew that I had a bounty. I thought you would be scared to have me around. But
we're pirates. I don't
Isn't
see
a bounty
why
what we all
an
want?
old man a couple of days ago. I don't know if your bounty might be higher or lower than a man worthy death, but I don't know. We're pirates is the point. So
Cha ha ha! I thought Pearl already joined us.
Well said.
Pearl,
I
you're one
thought
of
you were
us.
already part of us all along.
well, according to Duros, she did.
Thank you, everyone. I'll do my best not to let you down.
All right, we'll get some supplies, get some clothes. Here, you can have. Well, we have boots. We have enough boots, so you can.
She puts on the boots.
Oh
wait, this one has a fish in it.
Pearl, in honor of you joining the crew, I say we have some meat and ale. I'm a bear now. I'm even hungrier than I used to be. Apparently, I'm a bear.
Yeah. Yes, and I can cook it. And I can cook it in front of everyone. I don't have to hide anymore.
We don't care that you're a dragon.
A dragon, huh? Wow.
It does sound pretty cool. I mean, I know it's a curse and all, and you're not really a big fan of it,
I never really knew what I looked like when I lost control because I'm not myself in that form. So I didn't even. I thought I was.
It's very.
I thought I was a
looked
demon.
at everybody, and I'm like, intimidating would be a word. I don't know how you would describe it. Impressive.
Dragon
certainly.
is the most accurate way to describe what you were. Yes, a big dragon.
Dragon.
Sweet. Okay, you guys gonna head back to the ship?
All right. Yeah. We head back to the ship, and we sail off, but we also have the, we're going slow because we're having the party moment. We bust out the ale and the booze, the meat and the booze, and all right, men,
it's party
It's
time.
been a weird couple of days with plenty of death and more death, and we got a bear ship, and we have a new crewmate.
Everyone's dancing.
Raise our glasses.
Cheers.
Kampai.
Cheers.
To adventure.
To being a fucking bear.
Being a fucking bear. Man, I'm sitting there getting drunk, and I'm just like, man, I have a bear and a dragon on my crew. I'm like, wow, that got way more badass than I originally thought setting out.
You guys start sailing along.
All right.
Crendor bound for supplies.
Yes. Verona, keep an eye out for any marine tolls as for the last island.
Aye, Captain.
All right, Verona, let's do a perception.
All right, let's roll a perception.
Okay.
I feel like Verona,
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty terrible.
Ooh. You're kind of drunk.
Yeah, everyone's had such a good time, and they've been,
drink.
They're incredibly intoxicated. And Verona, you're actually not even looking out. yeah.
All good, Captain.
All right, Captain.
And as you start getting closer and closer to Crendor, you guys are still partying. It's been a few days. People just having a good time. This is like your first successful treasure map thing. You guys are still alive. You're celebrating life. But then all of a sudden, unbeknownst to anyone, because Verona didn't see, a Navy vessel starts to pull up next to the ship. as you guys are partying.
Really
All
hope
right.
it's De Niro.
Ominously pull up
All
next to
right.
the ship.
I get up and see that, and I'm like, oh shit, it's too early for this crap.
And standing on the ship is a man with he's got like a bandana, like a headband, and he's got like messy ginger hair.
Okay.
And he's standing there. He looks down, and he's looking at a piece of paper, 2 pieces of paper, and he looks over. And then he goes, "You there!" And he
Like,
points an axe, like a hand axe, at the ship.
Yeah.
Nice axe.
All right. So I get.
Who
up,
is
I'm
the
like,
captain of this ship?
Oh, okay. Still a little hungover. Yep. All right, men at attention. I am, sir, Marine, Captain William.
Ah, so William is your name. And he turns around a piece of paper that has like a very terrible drawing of you, William. Obviously done based on someone's just description of your face. And it doesn't have a name on it because they don't know your name. Now they do.
Right.
And it has a bounty for 10 million.
All right.
And he
I
points
look
it
at-
and he goes, "William, you are under arrest for murder of Captain Marrow's father. For I am Lieutenant Hubris, and I am here to claim your life!" He screeches out.
Okay, dude. I'm like, you're gonna have to just lower the volume a bit. Okay, we partied a little bit too hard last night. I have to tell you with most sincerity, I have no fucking idea what you're talking
And
about.
then he
right
sees
now.
Pearl, and he points he points at his little hand axe at Pearl. He drops your poster and brings out one that has Pearl on it, and it says right there, Pearl, 50 million, only alive.
So I'm a little bit. I'm like, okay. So I was gonna try to like, you know, sweet talk him and bullshit him a little bit, but then I see that and I kind of like look back over at Pearl. I'm like, 50, really?
And he screeches, "And you, princess, you are coming with me!"
Wow. Princess? That's an interesting title. I didn't know that. She does suit one, I would say. What do you say, Captain? What do we do?
Surrender now or prepare to fight!
Yow, is that right?
Is that right? Well,
Sorry for
you were so kind. Click.
All right. All right.
Oh boy.
Okay. I have a feeling that this... All right, we'll do it. This is the final combat of the session. I was like,
Oh, shit.
should I do this combat?
Okay.
Or... Because it might go over
Like,
the 2 hours.
In this situation, I was gonna try to sweet talk him, but they kind of are already gotten their mind set on this, and it's like he who strikes first wins at this point. Like,
Okay. Right. Okay. All right. It's initiative time.
On our
All right.
on our ship, or
No. He's on his separate ship. You're on your ship. William has just fired off a shot. William, do that shot and we'll do initiative. Ooh, yeah, you hit him.
called shot to the head, please.
wow.
You immediately you turn back and you fire off a pistol shot, and it rips open his cheek, and he like wipes the blood off his face and goes, "I see you have made your decision. You will regret facing Captain Hubris. My men board this vessel. Attack!" He screeches.
Oh, I was gonna ask how many other Marines.
There are
like, can we see?
on the vessel. There are 3 Marines.
Including
No. Hubris and 3
Okay.
Marines.
Oh God, this guy's a shitty Marine.
Oh damn. But he's got good initiative.
Ah, he does.
All right.
There we go. William, you are first. So you fired off a shot. You have just enough
That's
time
all
to
right.
fire back at him before he starts attacking. You fire off another shot, but you miss him completely.
Damn it.
It is now his turn. He is going to stand there, and he chucks a throwing axe at you.
All right.
14 does that hit.
14 is my armor class.
So it hits.
Okay.
And the axe digs into your side.
Okay.
Okay. Verona, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna imagine that I was probably.
You are in the crow's nest right now.
Okay, so I'm in the crow's nest. Are they aware that I'm there?
Yeah. They can see all the pirates on the. So everyone else is on the main part of the ship, but Verona's in the crow's nest. They are on the main part of their ship, and the ships are close enough that they can jump off their ship and get down to yours.
Okay. Well, instead of shooting at Hubris, I'm just gonna aim at whatever Marine is trying to cross over the quickest.
Yeah.
And just take a shot at him.
Yeah, like pirate number 5.
Little Timmy. Don't let me down.
Okay.
So, boom.
You hit him.
Yeah.
Ka-chink.
Oh damn! You just fucking kill him.
Damn, all right.
Yeah.
You fire.
Little Timmy.
You fire off a shot from the crow's nest, and you just blast this guy in the forehead, and he drops down. His 2 fellow Marines look over at him and then look up, and they're like, ah! And Hubris goes, "Men, do not back down. We must kill them. We must get them. These filthy pirates." It's now the Marines' turns. The 2 Marines, then they put up their guns, and they're both going to fire them at Verona. Both of them miss. They fire their shots, and they just go haywire, and they cannot hit you. Yeah, they fly past your head.
These guys are some terrible.
Okay, Ragnar, it's your turn. Your bare blood pulsating through your body.
Quick question. Is it better for me to use an axe or my bare hand at this point?
Your axe,
Your bare hands.
at this point, your axe is better. What would benefit from your bare hands is they technically count as light weapons, so you'll be able to attack twice. So it's, but at the moment, as Ragnar's only just got these powers, he'd be better off using his axe.
Okay. So.
But you are slightly
Keep in
stronger.
mind-
All your attacks now do an extra point of damage because of your bare strength.
Ragnar releases a roar and swings for one of the Marines.
You have to get onto their ship first.
Oh, I thought they came onto our ship.
No. They're currently still on their ship, firing their guns and ranged weaponry at
Snipe the
you.
one that was about to jump over.
Yeah.
So, Ragnar leaps onto the ship in an almost animal-esque way.
Yeah. You pounce onto their ship, then you swing your axe. You critically hit one of the Marines with your bare strength, blood pulsating through your body. Do the damage. Just cleave this guy in half. This just kills the guy. You jump up, you cleave this Marine into 2 pieces. It's just 2 individual chunks of him lying on the ground.
Oh, God, that smells awful.
2.5 men.
Duros, you are up.
Everyone's doing such great! The lust for battle is here! I shall join you, friends! As I leap across to the other side and try to get the other minion that's left here with my mighty warhammer.
Yeah, you hit him.
Oh!
Everyone's hitting! What is this? This crew is suddenly like, they've gone through character growth and development. Yeah, this is the moment.
There we go. We had a taste of true fear.
You don't quite kill the guy, but you bludgeon him enough that he falls over onto the ground, sort of bleeding. He's still alive, but he's looking up at you, disorientated. William, it's your turn.
All right, I just fired the flintlock again at Captain Hubris.
Lieutenant Hubris.
Lieutenant, yep.
You miss him. You fire off your flintlock again, and you miss him. And he goes, "You cannot hit Lieutenant Hubris. I'm unhittable." He screeches
You're
out.
gonna die, and your voice is so annoying, and I don't care.
He's gonna chuck another axe at you.
Oh boy.
Oh, holy shit.
Ha-ha!
His axe, like, he throws it, and it boomerangs round and just slices the head of his fellow Marine on the ground.
Like,
Hi! You finished the job for me! Thank you, friend!
I'd say that's pretty humorous.
No matter. No matter. Maybe this isn't my time for ranged attacks. He then jumps down and he pulls out his axe another axe. He has like on his back, it looks like he has like 20 plus axes just sort of stacked.
He has nothing but axes.
Oh boy.
Just he pulls out an axe and he's going to go for a melee attack.
Multiple axes hubris.
This one does hit and digs into your shoulder. Digs into your shoulder for 5.
Shit.
It is now Poe's turn. Poe sees this and runs up to Lieutenant Hubris. She immediately puffs out a breath of fire, which he's got to do a dex saving throw to avoid. He fails, and Poe's fire that's spewing out of her mouth torches the side of his body and torches the bit of his body that had already been shot off and starts to like char up the wound. And he goes, ah, ah, ah. He screeches out. Verona, it's your turn.
Guess you're not unhittable, punk. So I'm gonna just aim my rifle again and take a shot.
Yeah, go ahead. You hit him. Ooh, you fire off a shot.
Jeez.
The bullet flies through the air. Hits him straight through the chest. Not quite like penetrating any vital organs, but a huge splurt of blood bursts out. He goes, "Oh! What is this? I thought you were lonely pirates." Damn, he looks pretty wounded now, but he's still kicking.
How much HP does he have left?
I can't tell you the exact number.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, Ragnar wouldn't know how much HP he has left.
I'm just curious.
But you know he's looking pretty wounded.
That's how it worked in
I
our
can
world,
judge that he's pretty.
Yeah, you can tell that he's...
Somebody gets hit by a bus in our world, we run out. How much HP do you have?
I thought maybe I don't know how to use this site yet.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's a way I can see this character.
I have 2.
Yeah. It's a mystery because some characters are better at hiding how damaged they are than others, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he does it. He's screaming out, "Oh, my perfect organs!" The Marines are dead. Ragnar, you're up.
Can I try to convince him to like admit defeat somehow? I want to ask him a question.
Yeah, do an intimidation roll.
Intimidation. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say to him?
Ooh.
Chop ha ha. It's not looking too good for you. I honestly don't remember your name, but
Hubris, Lieutenant Hubris.
If you drop your weapons now, we may not kill you. No promises though. I have a few questions.
Please spare my life. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I thought you were gonna be weak pirates. I thought you'd only killed an old man. Oh, my organs. All right, you guys successfully bested these fellows. Impressively.
What a battle.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Destroyed
that was
them.
crazy.
That was meant to be way harder than it was. But
All right, men. We are actual proper pirates now, I think.
Arr!
Well, you do have a bounty,
All right,
Captain.
now let's go steal their shit.
what do you want from me? Please.
Well, first off, I want something to patch up the damn axe wounds you've severed inside of me. That's number 1.
We've got first aid kits on the ship.
Okay, that's great. Second thing is that this is my friend Ragnar, and he's got some questions that you need to answer.
Yes, I will answer. Please just spare my life.
Well, that's still
Unnecessarily.
kind of up in the air. All right, so I'm
Not
going to go
very
on the
necessary.
ship and
But
Verona, Duros. Well, actually, just
I'm
Duros,
going to
come with
go.
me. Let's see if we could find
I'm
anything on the
gonna
ship.
get down
Yeah,
from the
That's
crew
exactly
desk
what
and
I
walk
was
up with
thinking,
Ragnar.
Captain.
So I'm by Ragnar's side at this point.
Okay, this guy's sort of clutching his
Ragnar
wounds.
grabs the guy by his collar, rolls him against the wall real quick,
Oh, Jesus Christ!
and then slowly he pulls out the flag from his pocket and opens it up and says, "Do you recognize this skull and crossbones?"
Yes, that's Captain Valve. Do you not recognize it? Eustace Valve.
What did you say? Say that again.
Eustace Valve. Captain
Eustace
Valve.
So that is his name.
Yes.
Do you have any idea where we could find this motherfucker?
No, we're trying to search for him himself. If we knew who he was, Captain Marrow would have already killed him by now. And he'll kill you guys too. He's the strongest man I know.
So at this point, I'm going to chime in. Where is Captain Marrow?
Why would I tell you that? I mean...
I look over at Ragnar. Well, I think this is a reason right here.
Oh, Oh, jeez. I don't know what to do. Marrow, please forgive me. I mean, if I tell you where he is. He looks like he's really starting to like sweat and hyperventilate. He's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, he'll be fine. Actually, if I tell you where he is, he'll be able to deal with you himself. You stand no chance against him. Right now, he's protecting Taroko Kingdom. Well, he's on his way back there. I just had a meeting with him, actually. He was looking for you lot, actually. The man who killed his father.
All right, so then I look back over at Ragnar. Do you have any more questions for this man?
I got his name. We could work with that.
All right, I just point up little Timmy and shoot him.
Okay. So I'm like, I hear a gunshot next to Duros as we're like raiding the pantry or whatever, and it's like, huh.
Is there still a battle going on?
You fire off a gunshot.
No, I think that that might have been little Timmy.
You fire off
little Timmy.
you fire off a gunshot, and his body drops dead to the ground as blood splurts out of his forehead. It's spelt like this, by the way. Ooh, Eustace Valve.
Man, we're actual pirates. This is awesome.
Yeah, we're actually doing pirate shit. This is crazy. We're good at it too.
Mm-hmm. And with that, with his dead body dropping to the ground, we actually hit the exact 2-hour mark, and that means to be continued.
To be continued.
Ooh.
All right. That was awesome.
Yeah.
What a session.
We didn't kill any innocents this time, at least.